Hey guys, cryptoFOXXY here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the channel. So in this video, we are going to talk about Fetch.ai. We're going to take a look at what FET has been doing and see if it's ready to break out. We've been seeing a number of other altcoins basically breaking out and having some very fantastic gains. And taking a look at some of those charts, I'm seeing some pretty similar stuff looking up for FET here. Are we ready to break out, or are we going to stay stuck in this range that we've been range bound for the last little bit? Let's break down the chart, and we're going to talk short, mid, and long-term price targets. I'm going to also share with you maybe some strategies that I'm using to trade. So lock yourself in, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and follow me on X if you're watching over there. So let's jump into it. I have, you guys know I've been using TradingView. I've been sharing some of my charts, sharing my TradingView indicator as well, CF Algo. Link is in the description down below if you want to take a look at it. I'll show you that a little bit later on in the video. For right now, I want to keep things kind of focused on Fetch.ai and what the chart is doing here. So we saw a massive downtrend from late 2024 into 2025. We can see that here on the chart. I'm just going to move myself over a little bit over here and reposition this so you guys can see it a little bit better. So let's take a look. Yeah, that's a little bit better there. So since May, or sorry, not since May. So since we saw that downtrend from late 2024 into early 2025, forming that classic falling wedge pattern. We can see that showing up right here. See the top line up here. This is a trend line, and it is a descending trend line. And this one here as well. And it comes down into this apex. It's about March towards, the middle, I would say, well, yeah, about the middle of March. And then we kind of broke out from that. We can see that right here where we just kind of didn't know where we were going. And then we ended up in this ascending channel right here. So since then, we have basically been trending a little bit sideways and stuck in this, what we call a, just a consolidation, right, or a sideways trend. So we've been just kind of hanging out here. This here was a little bit of an outlier. This was, I think it was something to do with tariffs, and everything just kind of plummeted. But then we jumped right back up and continued into this range bound, right? So I didn't even really take that much into consideration into when I drew my trend lines here, just because of the, the outlier situation there. So we can see when we zoom in, we get a little bit closer view of all these little valleys and peaks that we've been seeing, in this ascending channel. And then when we get close into this, sideways momentum, we're not really seeing a whole heck of a lot. We're just kind of sticking between that, about 64-cent range up to about 76-cent range. So things have been just kind of, flopping along. We're just kind of treading water, not really doing a whole heck of a lot. So what do we need to see in order to basically get some kind of a trend reversal? Can we break about the 78-cent range there, and things start moving up again? Well, let's talk about targets right now. So in the short term, if we get a breakout, so about 88 cents to 90 cents, we haven't seen this level since about May, right? From there, the midterm goal, I'm looking at about $1.05 to $1.10, which is the previous structure top from earlier of this year. Now, if we get rejected again and fall below the 66-cent, where we are trending there sideways, like I mentioned, that's that 66-cent line that I drew right here. We could head back down towards the 60-cent support. That is the next support line from where we've been consolidating here. So now let's take a look at a longer term outlook. Now, long term, I'm talking like late Q3, Q4, so to speak. If we can break that $1.10 level where we just spoke about the $1.10 level there. So the dollar is about the psychological level, and the $1.10 was the next resistance level. And if we can break that, the AI narrative kind of comes back, and we start getting a lot of more interest in AI coins, and the trend starts to become strong. We could be looking at a move back towards the $1.35 area, even retesting the $2 resistance zone during a full-on bull run. Right. We're going to have to get some massive momentum to come up with that. We're going to have to get support of the entire crypto market and also the AI narrative to basically come back. Yes, we are a little bit away from that, but if we look back and see how FET has run previously, we can see that that is very, very achievable, in my opinion. So my final thoughts right now. So I honestly believe patience, right? Patience is something that we have to learn in the market. Like, we're not going to, see these massive blow off tops every single time we get a little bit of a run. And, people, I keep hearing, oh, well, this and that's moving and FET's not doing anything. And, oh, it's dead and this and that. It's not dead right now. This is what we call consolidating. We see these big, massive moves here, guys. Look at this thing. Look at this thing back. I'm just going to zoom out so you guys can see this. Look at this move that we had back here. I mean, 523% move up in the matter of what? February to March. Can this happen again? Absolutely. But like I said, guys, we need, we need some of that strong momentum and some of that strong AI narrative to kind of basically come back and help us out, right? Because we're not going to see this when we have, tariff situations every other day and a number of macro things kind of not helping, right? So I'm not worried. I think that we're going to get there. So in my opinion, the bullish strategy here, um, I think we're going to be able to breach that $2 mark sometime in the like I said, Q3, Q4, towards the end of the year. I'm hoping that we can start to make a push towards all-time high again, maybe even into Q1 of 2026. I don't think that this bull run is even close to being over. I think that we're just really getting started here, and I think that FET is just a little bit behind in the curve, so to speak, with a number of other AI altcoins as well. But I think that this building momentum that we keep having and the building that they've been doing with the alliance is setting us up. So when this AI narrative does come back into play, we are going to be very, very primed. Now, that's just my opinion. Obviously, guys, you guys do what's right for you. I, I am just one person on YouTube, and I'm telling you guys about this because I believe in this project. I really do. And belief is not just good enough, right? I've seen what they've done. I've seen the momentum that this coin can have, and I've seen what they've been building. Right, I've been covering on the channel all the time, and if you're not interested, that's completely fine. That's completely up to you. But uh, I'm not missing the boat. I'm staying invested. I still have my initial long-term investment is still in play. I did take some profits back towards all-time high previously last year, but I still have what I had left, and I also do some trading on the side, right? I'll trade the narrative, I'll trade the move up in the market and that sort of thing, and that's pretty much what I want to show you guys. Like I said, with my trading indicator, I've been doing pretty good, especially with some of these big swings here. Like we got some moves up that were pretty darn good for trading, right? I mean, that's a 23% right there. That is just not, it might look like a very small amount, but I mean, that's just zoomed, it's just it's relative to the price, right? We see that move, and those are the types of moves that I want to be making on the side and adding basically to my bags when I can as well, right? I'm taking some of those profits and I'm turning them into longer term holds, right? So this is pretty much what I'm doing. And if you guys are interested in my trading indicator, I do have a coupon code for you guys called intro10 on cfalgo.com. You can use that and you can get a hefty discount on my trading indicator. And, it could potentially help you with making some of these moves, right? So what my indicator does is it runs on the TradingView platform. We can see that here. This is the platform that I've been using. This is one of the biggest platforms that we have in trading, right? It is one of the most used charting platforms. You can trade all of these different charts. You can trade stocks, futures, forex, et cetera, et cetera. There's a whole bunch of different things here. So it's not just for crypto, but I use it mainly for crypto. I also take a look at some other things. I trade futures and such as well. But this is great. This is a really great platform. And what my indicator does is it picks out these potential buy and sell spots right here. You can see trend buy and trend sell. So that'll tell you right now, okay, boom, the market's going up. Like I said, that 27% move up. And then it's like, boom, okay, it's time to sell because it's going to go back down. It confirms that it's going back down, and it will tell TradingView to notify you. So you set up alerts for these things. You can see this over here. I've got all these alerts set up for all of these coins, and it notifies me when we have some moves going on with coins that I'm following. So I'm actively trading like FET, XRP, Pendle, HBAR. There's a number of things there, XLM as well, and it's really, really helpful. makes it so that you can go about your day, you can do whatever you want to do, and you don't have to sit here and stare at charts all the time. And it's also, it comes with a 30-day money back guarantee. So for any reason you decide that you don't want it, just let us know and we'll definitely take care of you there. And, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. But like I said, guys, just give it some time, have some patience. FET is getting ready to blow, and I'm going to be here when this happens. So let me know down below. Are you still bullish on Fetch.ai? The AI narrative is still here, guys. It is not going anywhere. Everything basically in tech has to do with AI and integrating AI into businesses. And like I've been saying, if you have a business and you don't have AI integrated somewhere into your business plan, you're behind the curve. That's what I got for you guys in this video. Just want to thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.